Cinderella, the brand new Amazon film, was also a Sony movie, but Sony felt like, look, we're in a current situation with a pandemic right now. Like, we're in the recovering phase of the pandemic, but we're still in one. We don't feel that this movie, which realistically we feel like this movie would make probably a couple of mil, we don't feel people are going to rush to the theater to see this movie. So, streaming services, who wants it? Netflix? Nope. Disney? No. HBO Max? Apple? Nope. Paramount Plus? Nope. But, I see a checkbook there, Amazon. You want Cinderella, don't you, Amazon? I see you there, I see you there. Here you go. Here's Hotel Transylvania, and here's Cinderella. And here's the thing. Me, who just finished watching the movie a couple minutes ago, I have to say this. Thank goodness Sony made that move. Thank goodness Sony made that move. Because this is a movie that I don't think people, even if we weren't in a pandemic and 2020 just was like another year, I would not be shocked that this movie wouldn't even make money. This movie really is, and does feel, and does like it's a fine film, okay? Like, I'm not shitting on this movie heavily on it, but it is just a mid-ground, okay. It's like it's so okay and so fine. It's just not that interesting or appealing. Like, the musical numbers are like good, but it's like the dance choreography is not that fantastic. The vocals are well done. There isn't a bad singer in the band in the bunch. There's, everyone's giving it a go. You got some recognizable faces like Minnie Driver and Pierce Brosnan and Dina Giselle. And they're trying to convert the expectation of the Cinderella story that we know. But it's fine, really. I don't think I would even rush to see this in a theater to cover it for you guys. Actually, I don't think I would do that. But it's on Amazon, so I was like, what the hell, I'll do it. It's just, like, the song, actually, you know what? Like, the one thing is the songs are pretty well done. I mean, some are covers like Someone to Love and Let's Get Loud and Terry Girl, name a couple. But, which have their own covers of it, and is pretty well put together. And some of the original songs for this movie are pretty well good together as well. And clearly this movie's on a budget. It's the same 3 sets, the same 4 sets, but they might move things around just so it looks slightly different. But yeah, it's just fine, really. And the CGI, yes, is wonky as hell. This movie has a budget of 30 mil, like probably 30-40 mil. I don't know the actual budget. It's just and the performances are good. Everybody gives it a go. But the script does go a little bit cheesy. It does get very typical. You know what? One thing I will say about this, and a positive here, is like the whole thing about the evil stepmom. It's very easy to make her just these. Like, clearly the character, sorry my friends guys, clearly the character is meant to be a bitch. Just put it out there. But it's a very easy thing to make her psychopathic. Like, you can easily make the stepmom and the stepsisters like a real, like if Stephen King did Cinderella. Like, that type of stuff. You can easily do that well. But they kind of do a slightly different well, which is, like, Cinderella is a person who is kind of challenging society. She wants to be a fashion designer. She wants to live her dreams and do that whole thing. But she lives in like the 11th century, where women's jobs were just get pregnant, do the housework, have some kids, and call it a day, and then you die. And it's the whole thing of, like, the moment you challenge the world and the moment you challenge society, there are people out there who will try their very hardest to put you back in what they believe their place is. your place will be. And I kind of like that side of things, and I like how the stepsisters and stepmother is not as, say, egotistical as, say, the Disney version. Even both versions of it. The anime version and the live action version that came out a few years ago. It's, yeah, but it's good, fine, great. It's not anything special. Dialogue can get a little bit cheesy and all that, but yeah, anyway. The rats, though, the blind mice, that stuff could easily be cut out. I get it, they turn into humans, and a couple turn, one turns into James Corden. I get it, but that could easily be cut out, and there might be a couple of scenes in there. So this movie is maybe a little bit too long. Maybe it could have easily just be like at least 90 minutes. But fine. That's the word I keep using in this movie. It's fine. It's nothing bad, not horrible, but it's that fine that to the point you don't that a tree to kind of recommend it, or the sunny day. The only way I could see people watching this movie is if it's like a rainy day and there's nothing else to watch. You might click this on, and yeah, it's just trying to give guys more my opinion of it, but it's like one of those films where there isn't that much of it to give.